Today's self-improvement will be cooking. I'm going to be cooking something called baiana, which is a Brazilian dessert recipe for my girlfriend. And it's nothing major. Will be super easy, it looks like. It's just going to take some time. And I'm going to go to the store right now and get the ingredients, which is basically just sugar and vinegar for this crunchy outside that it's going to have. And then on the inside is just sweetened condensed milk, coconut, and one other thing that I'm forgetting right now, but I don't even know if it's that important. Maybe it's an egg yolk or something like that. And so I'm just gonna go to the store, get those ingredients, go back and show you how I make it. So here's the haul. Sweetened condensed milk, otherwise milk geconserved. We got margarine because it's extra cheap, damn straight. And then we also got roasted coconut chips, as well as white wine alcohol or vinegar, and a bunch of extra sugar. I swear, the entire Dutch language is a joke. Suiker, as in sugar, stupid. It's just a ripoff of English. But anyways, that's the entire haul. Ah, so much better. I now no longer have to sniffle. So we need to melt just a little bit of the margarine, and then put in the sweetened condensed milk. And then after that, just put in about half the bag of the... After that, put in just about half of the bag of the coconut chips, and then we should be good. And then put that inside the freezer, and it'll cool down perfectly so we can cover it in the carameled outside. Just need a little bit of the butter. Stir it around just a little bit. I just remembered that I have no can openers for this, so we're going to try the spoon method, which is just rubbing it up against the edge really hard until it pierces a hole. So let's see if this works. We're making a dent, but it's not going through. It's sweet condensed milk. I just need a little puncture. Ah, come on. Just give me that little hole I need. Oh, no way. It opened up. Woo! Let's get it. We can actually make the rest of this now. Oh, I was going to be so sad. Okay, perfect. Yeah, it actually punctured a hole. I just had to use the bigger spoon. Get it. All right. Butter's melting. Perfect. So we're just going to throw that in. Oh, this is a horrible idea. Here we go. It's actually coming out a little bit now. Dokie, now time to use half the bag. Okay, apparently the trick to this is to stir constantly, and the first thing I stopped doing was stirring constantly, so time to do some makeup stirring. And I think the entire thing for this is that it's supposed to look good once it stops like sticking to the pan. So when I stir it, I can like go like this, tilt it, and it will leave that little residue. It'll be like more of a solid basically and less of a liquid. So I gotta keep stirring for a couple minutes. Right on cue, it starts doing its thing, and I'm messing it up already. Gotta go quick, Bradley, faster. Gotta oil the plate so it doesn't get stuck on it. Okay, that's good and oiled. Now it's time to put this onto it. Ooh, there we go. Perfect. Okay. Now, according to the recipe, spread it out nice and thin so it cools quicker. And then when that is done, we throw it in the freezer. So we need a full cup of sugar. Eyeballing this to a certain level and just calling it good. Sure, why not? That looks good. And then after that, we just need a half cup of water. And I'm also just 100% eyeballing this, which I'm not used to doing, but apparently bakers do this all the time. That looks good enough to me. And we're going to pour this in the pot. That's really not a lot. That's crazy. Okay, and then said I need a tablespoon of the white wine vinegar, and I also have no measuring cups for that, so I'm just gonna eyeball that as well. Came very prepared. No can opener, no measuring of any sort. We're just eyeballing everything. This, oh, come on. I didn't open it right. So now I get to sit here and play around with it for the next 10 minutes. Haha, huzzah. Let's see how this goes. We're just gonna looks good enough to me. And then she said, the lady that I'm getting the instructions from specifically said, stir before you actually turn the heat on. And once it's good and stirred, turn it on high. Just let it be. So now we're gonna go make the balls. Okay, so it's not even close to ready, so we have to wait a couple more minutes while I just put it in the freezer this time because I found some room there. And then once it's done, we're just going to crumple it up into little balls, put it on there. And then it said that the sugar would take like 12 to 15 minutes to do. So we have plenty of time. I think in like 5 minutes I'll just go and grab it because I just checked it and I was like, I was still able to make it sort of in a ball, but it was just a bit warm. So that should be good. Looking pretty good so far. Just gotta wait for it to get a little bit brown. Time to check on the freezer because if these aren't done soon, then we're gonna have a race between what finishes first. The ball's getting cold enough, or that being done. And we're just gonna call that good. It's not cold, but it's just sticky enough. So yeah, I did just put my hands on that because I'm gonna be doing that anyways right now. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's ready. Yeah? Yep, I gotta go quick. Oh my lord. Please, Brad, hurry. Go. Go, go, go. Okay. So I'm just making the balls. Put them right here. Oh, just point it at it while I do it. I just want to show what it looks like. Because I'm just swirling it around in here. Then taking it out, putting it right there.
This looks so messy, babe.
Yeah, it is messy. Ta-da! This is horrible. Okay. Okay, thank you. That was it. Okay, so that was rough. I actually called my own failure. Was that I was going to run out of time at the last second, and I did. I went and got those, which was actually perfect. I went and got the ball, like the frozen balls, perfectly at the right time because when I came back, it was already starting to burn. The sugar was already starting to burn, and it came out okay. We got balls. I didn't do that. We do have balls, but that's a different story. But I don't know if you could hear the crunch, but crunch is great. So we will just have to see if it actually tastes good. And they're not clean at all. The balls are horrible. Okay, so let's taste one. The crunch is exquisite. Here we go. That's good. The crunch is very good. I didn't burn it. I don't think. It's really hard to breathe. Whew.
I wonder why.
But that's solid.
I don't think I did a bad job. Oh, yeah. So, one more thing learned. Brazilian treats.